Hey, Tara, I need to speak with you about something, so that's why I'm messaging you a bit later than normal. I've come to tell you the plan for tomorrow. So, of course, our trip is starting tomorrow, but first we'll need to clean the cottage. Please come over and pick me up first thing in the morning. Oh, good evening, Susan. I can't believe how fast time has flown. It's already time for us to go on our family trip. I'm really excited about this, actually. It's such a shame that Martin and your husband couldn't come with us. I can't believe they couldn't get the time off work to come. But I guess we can still have some fun until they arrive. Yes, it really is. It's quite annoying, to be honest, but we'll meet up in the evening. Won't it be fun to think of it as a trip at nighttime? It would be quite spooky. While we wait for them, you can just clean up. It would at least make time go a little bit faster, and we can come back to a clean place. Oh, wouldn't that be great? Oh, yes, yeah, I suppose I can do some of the cleaning. Get things all nice and tidy so that we won't worry too much about it while we're traveling around. Even so, it's really great that you can help me out so much with the cleaning and doing all these little jobs. Cleaning tools are just so heavy, and I can't drive as much anymore. Plus, you're way better at cleaning up after us than I am, Tara. It's so good that you can take care of everything for me. It makes my life so much easier. I'm so blessed that my son has such an obedient wife who listens to the mother-in-law. I can tell you love me a lot by just doing this for me. Wait a minute. What? Susan, are you telling me to do the cleaning and tidying up all by myself? You're not making me do it without any help, are you? Why, yes, I am. Come on, you know exactly why you should do it by yourself, Tara. If I were to do it, I would do it too slowly, and it would end up being even messier than before. You would be in the right place at the right time, Tara. It only makes sense for you to do all the cleaning up, and it would get done way faster, don't you agree? But I don't get why I should have to do it on my own when that cottage is so huge. I can't get into every corner by myself. It would be difficult for me to do on my own, Susan. I still would like a little bit of assistance. I understand that you might feel a bit anxious because you feel uncomfortable carrying heavy things. Well, if this is how you feel, why don't we clean together when we meet up with Martin and everyone else? Martin also said it would be better if we did this instead. What on earth are you talking about? A woman like you should always listen and obey what her mother-in-law wants her to do. You can't make me help you. Why are you trying to make your husband do the cleaning even though you're the one who married him, live in this house, and are at home more often than him? No, this will not do at all. I refuse to let that happen. Don't you dare be so cocky about this. I will not accept this kind of behavior from a woman like you. I'm the mother and you're the daughter-in-law. It's only natural for you to listen and obey to what all the parents have to say. You've got to do that, otherwise we get really frustrated. Do you understand? Now just do as I say, all right? You're going to have to clean the cottage all by yourself. You're not going to get out of this job very easily, Tara. I really don't understand why you're talking to me like this, Susan, but okay. I guess I'll do as you say. I really don't know how to feel about this. Susan, please answer me. I'm being serious right now. You need to return here immediately, and I mean it. What the heck is going on here? Oh, my dear daughter-in-law, I'm just disciplining you for what happened yesterday, that's all. Don't act so spoiled, all right? Don't be so bossy, either. You really need to be more aware of your position as my son's wife and the daughter-in-law in this family. You've obviously got no idea what you're doing. What kind of discipline is this, Susan? What's leaving me up in the mountains going to teach me, huh? I don't understand your thinking at all. Leaving you up there is a punishment for not having enough awareness as a daughter-in-law and wife. You've not learned anything from living here. Even if I tried to put it into words that you'd understand, it wouldn't be enough. So I resorted to more forceful measures. You need this kind of discipline for this to all make sense. I'm the mother-in-law in this situation, so I've got the authority to discipline you as my son's wife. Do you understand? You're not even half the woman I thought you were. If you aren't a full-fledged, obedient wife, then there's no way we can welcome you into our family with open arms. You don't belong here, Tara. You need to learn more. Is that seriously why I'm stuck up here? I thought the situation felt odd when there was that strange noise coming from outside of the car and you asked me to pull over. I get what you meant, and I stopped the car like you said. I got out to investigate, and then you decided to leave me behind. I couldn't believe you did that to me in the middle of nowhere. Susan, please, you've got to come back and pick me up where you made me stop the car. The sun's already starting to set, and I don't want to be out here in the dark. No, I'm not doing that because you're not a part of this family. If you're going to be so disobedient, this is a family-only trip. How is this not sinking in, Tara? Wait a minute, what did you just say to me? Of course I'm part of this family because I married Martin. For goodness sake, Susan, please stop messing around, okay? You're so far from halfway of learning how to become a proper wife, Tara. I've got no intention of bringing you on this family trip anymore, so don't bother trying to convince me otherwise. So, how does it feel being abandoned deep in the mountains, Tara? The best thing you can do right now is to start walking. Good luck with that. Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to find my way off this mountain alone without a car or anything? Are you actually okay? Do you think doing this to me is going to make you feel better? Why, of course it is. I'm already starting to feel less stress with you not being in the car. You've got so much to learn, so you better start walking before you freeze.
Hello, my lovely wife. I just arrived at the cottage, but the lights weren't on when I got there and no one was in there. I'm a little bit confused as to what's happening. I just want to know where you are right now. Tara? I could be wrong, but maybe the two of you have gone out shopping or something like that? Answer me when you can. Okay, Tara, it's getting kind of late, so can you please just answer these texts, please? Please answer your phone. Why aren't you contacting me right now? Look, I can't get in touch with my mom either for some reason, and it's making me really worried. What's going on with you two, Tara? Please just do me a favor and reply to me.
Oh, Martin, honey, I just saw your messages. I'm so sorry that I didn't reply as quickly as I could. I didn't mean to worry you like this at all, Martin.
Oh my god! Tara, thank goodness you replied. Is everything okay? Are you safe? I've been so worried about you for the past couple of hours since you didn't text or call me.
Yeah, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting for a reply. I think I'm okay. I wasn't really paying attention to my phone at all. I was a little bit preoccupied, to be honest.
Oh, thank God you're alright. I'm really glad you're okay and safe. What the heck happened to you? How come you didn't reply for so long? Where are you right now, Tara? Please tell me what's going on. My dad is also worried about you too. He was waiting by my phone, waiting for a reply too.
Oh my God, I've gotten you both so worked up over nothing. I'm really sorry about that, Martin. I really am. I just got back to where I could get reception.
Huh? What do you mean by that, Tara? I'm confused. Were you out of range of the cell phone tower? Are you kidding me? Where the heck were you?
So, I don't really know how to explain this to you because I can hardly explain it to myself, but your mother left me on the side of the road when we were heading to the cottage.
Wait a minute. We need to rewind a bit here. What did you just say? Are you saying that my mom basically threw you out of the car and left you stranded? Is this for real?
She turned around and told me that she's not bringing anyone with her, let alone her good-for-nothing daughter-in-law, so you should just walk home. After, I think about 4 hours, I found my bearings and got myself off the mountain I was on. It felt like I was walking forever, but I finally made it down.
Are you serious? She said this to you and told you to walk? Isn't that a crime, Tara? Are you okay? Are you injured? Is there nothing else you could have done?
No, I was literally at the top, and she drove off when she told me to check on a strange noise on the outside of the car that apparently she heard. I don't know, really. I had absolutely no cell service at the top of the mountain, so there was nothing else I could do but to start walking. My feet and legs are sore, but other than that...
Impossible! I can't believe that she made you walk all by yourself for that long. You could have gotten seriously hurt and would have had no way of hearing from you. I don't get it. My mother was originally came from a good family, but I guess there might have been some areas where her senses were a bit off. I know that I lived without any hardships from her, so I was completely blind to how she was treating you when I wasn't around. Can't believe this. I thought that I was doing my best to fix the situation at hand, but I guess it's not working. Of course this is terrible and she shouldn't have done this to you.
Aw, Martin, I know this kind of sounds bad, but thank you for getting angry with me. At least I know you feel the same way as I do right now. I would hate for you to not understand.
No, of course. This is absolutely insane what she's done to you. You shouldn't do this kind of thing to anyone, let alone a daughter-in-law. I'll never forgive her for doing this to you, Tara. She's so wrong in abandoning you on the side of the road. So she stole your car too, right? Because otherwise, how did she get off the mountain? Well, she's left us with no choice. I'll have to tell my father about this and do something about my mother. She can't treat people in such a terrible way. It's not fair on you or me for that matter.
Yeah, I've taken a lot of crap from her, and she's pushed me to my limit now. I've got no intention of forgiving her for what happened this time. Once your mom shows up at the cottage, I guess the best thing to do is ignore her and leave her alone. Just so that everything she's done can sink in, and then you do something about it.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I'll leave it all up to my father to sort out, but I'll head over to talk to him right away. You must be alone, right? You must be running on nothing but cortisol right now, love. How about I leave here and come and get you right away? Just wait right where you are, and I'll pick you up. I need to make sure that you're okay.
Aw, thank you so much, Martin. You're such a good husband. Oh, so I've been driving that car for a long time now, so I'm used to driving it all over the place. If Susan's never driven in a car like I've got before, she might have a little bit of difficulty in handling it. That could be why she's so late in getting back to the cottage. Since she threw me out and stole the car, I think the best thing to do would be to warn the authorities. I want to get her into custody as soon as possible. Susan, are you there? Are you going to reply to me or what? Are you even watching the TV right now? You're on air right now. I can't believe this. It looks like you're being punished for doing such an awful thing to me. I used to feel bad about getting back at someone, but to be honest, I feel much better for it. Tara, what on earth do you think you're playing at here? Why would you do something like this to me? Don't you know how humiliating this is? I don't know what you're talking about, Susan, considering I've not done anything to you. How can I when I've not been able to contact anyone? You're lying to me, I know it. You know your stupid car broke down and it caused me to have an accident. You've got to come and pay the medical bills right now. I'm injured and you need to get over here and take care of me like a daughter-in-law should. This is all your fault that I ended up hurt. You're the worst person I've ever met. What the heck are you talking about, Susan? Do you really think that I'd do anything for you after how you've treated me, you cow? You could have killed me. What the heck, Tara? Oh, why would you say I tried to kill you when you're obviously still alive and kicking? How could you say such a horrible thing to an injured woman? Just stop saying such strange things to me when I'm in nothing but agony and pain. Oh, just hurry up and get here as fast as you can, Tara, please. You know, when I think back, I would often hear you say that you'd want to leave me deep in the mountains. I thought it was a joke and that you'd never really go through with it. I am so disappointed in that my own mother-in-law still treats me so horribly, even though you left me on the side of the road to find civilization. I've got no intention in forgiving you for doing this to me. You'll now have to pay for what you did to me, Susan, and it's not going to be pretty for you. Oh, stop being so scary. Oh, you're really freaking me out, and I don't appreciate it, Tara. How could you continue on treating your own mother-in-law like this? It's so horrible. Please, stop this nonsense, okay? I've got a family that needs me. Families help each other when they're in trouble. They'll protect me from a demon like you, Tara. Just you wait and see. Do you think you can seriously rely on them, especially after what you did to me, Susan? You really have lost the plot, haven't you? For your sake, let's hope so. Okay, that's it. I've had enough of this crap. Why hasn't anyone come to visit me yet? I understand that my husband and you have jobs to do, and that can't be helped. But I can't believe that you, Tara, haven't even contacted me today so that you can come and see me. Is she seriously trying to make things worse for herself? I guess that she doesn't have enough self-awareness as a wife or daughter-in-law after all. Martin must think this is difficult too, right? Being married to the devil.
So I'm in the middle of work right now, Mom. What is it that you want from me now? To tell me how stressful it is to deal with such a terrible daughter-in-law?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I know that you're very busy at work and all, but could you please bring me a change of clothes? I'm having a bit of trouble here since I've got no spare clothes to wear. You know that because Tara hasn't done anything, I'm going to make her suffer once I get out of this place and recover from my injuries. She's not a good person at all.
Well, I can't come and give you any clothes because I'm really busy here. And, well, I don't want to help you. Actually, no one wants to come and visit you right now.
Huh? What on earth are you saying, Martin? Why are you saying such horrible things to your mother? What don't you want to see me for?
Me? Saying horrible things to you, Mom? It's only natural for me to talk this way to you after what's happened these past few days. But on the contrary to what I've heard from you, how can you remain so collected of me when you've just been treating my wife like a piece of trash? I don't understand that at all, Mom.
I didn't say or do anything that terrible to her. Now come on, Martin. Maybe Tara's misunderstood the situation somehow. I think she's a good daughter-in-law.
How can you misunderstand this, Mom? When you left her behind on top of the mountain with no way to contact anyone. That makes no sense to me.
That's the way I discipline, all right? She's my daughter-in-law, so as the mother-in-law, it's fine for me to do these sorts of things to her, okay? Tara is married to you, Martin, so that means she is supposed to be a part of this family whether she likes it or not. It's only natural for her to follow our family rules. Hey, I'm still a very kind person, Martin, no doubt about it. It was done so that Tara didn't feel embarrassed in front of everyone. It's sad that you treat me like the bad guy.
I get it, Mom. Sure, you probably had no ill intentions at all, but I've told you over and over again, haven't I, about how you treat Tara and this family? Everyone has their own way of thinking, and Tara definitely does. I want the parents and us kids to respect each other in that sense. However, even after a lot of discussion, this is the result we get.
How are you being so nice to her about this? She is also in the wrong too, you know. Why are you only thinking about her when she said some harsh things to me as well? Attention and discipline are also a part of loving someone, Martin. You probably don't get this sort of thing yet since you've got no child of your own.
No, that's not how I see it, Mom. This is a problem with you, not my wife. If anything, she was just trying to defend herself from the criticism you were throwing at her. No matter how many times I pointed out how you treated Tara, it didn't help the cause. It just made things worse. I feel so guilty not being there for her when you almost killed her. I've reached my limit of my patience. I don't have room in my head to think of you as my loving mother anymore. From now on, live alone and don't come near us.
Whoa, just hang on a minute, Martin. Why are you lashing out like this? Don't say such things to your own mother. I'm just trying to help you see how horrible Tara is. Just because she's married to you doesn't mean I can't treat her like I do when she's being rude. How does that even work? Don't you think it's strange to have her in a family like ours? How are you going to deal with your wife, Martin, when she's manipulated you into taking her side of things? I'm your mother, believe me, please.
Okay, that's it. I've really had enough of your crap, Susan. I don't give a damn what you think of me and my wife anymore because at least she's tried to be nice. You haven't. Tara and I just don't think of you as a mother figure anymore. You become such a horrible person to be around. It makes me sick how you treat her. You did nothing but be mean to her.
What the heck are you saying? All I did was leave her on the side of the road. I didn't do anything physically to her. How dare you talk down to me like this?
You know what, Susan? You really need to start reflecting on what you did to her. You made things so terrible for her. Don't you have any remorse, Mom?
But why must you take her side over mine? She's nothing but bad news, Martin. I tell you now, I can read her very well. That horrible woman has been brainwashing my precious boy.
Excuse me? What did you just say to me? Are you kidding me with this crap, Mom? Why do you think that she'd do something like that to me?
Because she never used to say such horrible things to me or other people until you both got married. She used to be so nice, and then she switched and brainwashed you into thinking she was still kind.
Yeah, no, I don't believe you for a second, Mom. There's no way that Tara would brainwash me or anything like that. You're losing it, Mom. You really are.
No, I'm not. How dare you say that? There is nothing wrong with my brain. There's no mistake in her brainwashing you to think she's a good person. She's not. Please just wait, Martin. If you just come to me, we can talk about this. I'll snap you right out of this spell she's put on you. Just bring me some clothes and we can have a heart-to-heart, please.
No way am I going to help you out, Mom. You're the one who needs to wake up and snap out of this. Think about what you've done to Tara, to me, and to Dad.
How dare you brainwash my son into believing you all the time? You need to stop doing this at once. No matter how much you try to be nice, I'll never forgive you for taking my son.
Huh? What on earth are you talking about, Susan? Why are you bringing up that I'm brainwashing your son all of a sudden? This is beyond ridiculous.
He turned around and told me to cut ties with him and the rest of the family. He'd never truly say something like that unless you told him to. This is your doing, Tara. I can't believe he'd do something like this just because I showed a little bit of discipline towards you. It's embarrassing to have this happen to an adult. You need to change his mind.
Okay. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Make him not cut ties with you, Susan? You know, I don't blame him for doing that at all, considering how you treated me. I hate to break this to you, Susan, but what's happening here isn't anything to do with brainwashing. It's what Martin wants to happen. He sees how terrible you've been. Besides, I really don't care if you forgive me or not, considering I'm not forgiving you after what you did to me a few days ago. There's no way I can get past that. Are you kidding me, Tara? Why are you doing this to me and my family? Go ruin someone else's life. What kind of grudge could you possibly have against me? Really? You can't think of why I would? You are unbelievable, Susan. I feel nothing but resentment towards you after you left me behind. You're an awful mother-in-law. Huh? What the heck are you talking about, woman? I've been nothing but kind to you and welcomed you into this family with open arms. Didn't you ever notice me being nice? Are you insane, Susan? After I married Martin, you've been nothing but cruel to me and made my life a living hell. But, of course, naturally, you don't understand where I'm coming from. Don't you remember what you did to me a couple of days ago? You left me all alone on the side of the road at the top of a steep mountain with no one around. I have a huge fear of being left alone in high places. It was so terrifying to be stuck up there with no vehicle. My car was stolen by you, and I was alone in the mountains. It was sunset, so of course it was starting to get dark and a little cold. I couldn't even get a signal, so I had no choice but to keep on walking and walking. Do you know how long it took me to get off the mountain, Susan? 4 hours. I was by myself for 4 hours walking down a dangerous road to get off a mountain. Well, maybe you should have sped up a little bit if you were getting cold and you thought it was dangerous to be there. You're just slow, so how is that my fault? I wouldn't have been in that situation if you hadn't driven off when I got out of the car at your request. You've literally lost the plot, haven't you, Susan? No sane person would do this to someone. You're psychotic. No way can anyone get down a mountain like that in a hurry. How about I drive you up there, drop you off at the top, and make you walk down? Let's see how you like it. It was pitch black by the time I finally got to the bottom of it. It was so scary. The darkened roads were frightening, and I felt like I was the walking dead. Even when I finally got down the mountain, I was so exhausted, and it was still a long way to the bus stop. Not only that, but I had hardly anything on me because of all my valuables being in the car that you drove off in. I had no money to give anyone, so I called the police for help. Once they came, I felt a lot more at ease, but it was such an ordeal that I went through, Susan. I was glad Martin came to pick me up after that, but ugh. I don't get why you're in such a huff about all of this when you were able to get off the mountain without anything happening to you. You got home safely. What's the big deal? Are you seriously kidding me right now, Susan? Do you have any brain cells left at all? You left me at the top of a dangerous mountain. I could have died if I didn't start walking. Oh, stop over-exaggerating, Tara. You wouldn't have died at all when it was only a form of punishment. How could you have possibly gotten hurt on a mountain? Haven't you read the news lately? There are more bears this season, and the police were telling me I was lucky I got down since there are bears in these mountains. I've heard that some people have actually died having an encounter with a bear. They can be so unpredictable and dangerous if they see a human being. Do you recognize that you left me in a really dangerous place? What were you thinking when you decided to do this to me? All it's doing is giving me more trauma. I really was lucky, and I thought I was unharmed, but because I was walking on the concrete road forever, I got blood blisters on my feet, and it hurts to walk. That's it? That's all the injuries you got from your walk? Just some little blood blisters? Your car caused me to get into an accident, Tara. Did you think of that? Well, I know it definitely looks like you got into an accident. When I finally got home and turned on the TV, I was kind of glad to see that the report of you in an accident showed up. Excuse me, you were glad I was in an accident? How could you say something like that to me when I have been a great mother-in-law to you, you witch? Because I feel like saying horrible things to you now because of the way you've treated me. You're such a liar because you've been horrible, rude, and arrogant. You're the one at fault here, Susan. You're the one who's been abusing your family, whether it be emotionally, mentally, or physically. You're the one who caused the accident. That car was a prized possession of mine, and it's like family to me since I've had it such a long time. It means more to me than you'll ever know, Susan. It's a complete wreck, and it's all your fault since you stole it. Seeing my beloved car in such a pathetic state on TV, I couldn't believe it. I felt so sad. Well, your dilapidated car is no longer a part of the family anymore. Such a shame. It was a hunk of junk anyways, Tara. Besides, you need a better car to drive. How dare you diss my car? I've had it as long as I could drive, and it was a reliable and easy car to drive. How dare you say anything bad about my family? Take a chill pill, you stupid little girl. Cars can be replaced. You're overreacting so much over a big piece of ugly metal junk. It was so difficult to drive, and it made me have an accident. That car was the one I finally bought with my own money that I had saved up for ages and ages, way before I got married to Martin. I love driving so much. That car gave me the freedom to travel and go far away when life got a bit more difficult for me. I wanted to have it for when my family continues to grow in the future. It has been well maintained and I've been taking good care of it for a very long time. I thought it would be by my side, but you took that away from me with your poor driving.
Who's the one losing the plot now, Tara? Don't you realize that you can just save up more money again and just buy a new car? It's not that hard to do these days. I'm so sick of you treating me like the bad guy when I'm not that bad of a person. Stop acting like this towards me. I was just trying to discipline you.
All you did was cause more harm than good. That car meant a lot to me, and you didn't give a crap about it when you tried to steal it from me. You've got no heart at all, Susan. You've done such a terrible thing to me, and now a part of my family has been destroyed because of you. There is no one that I can think of who wouldn't have a grudge over something like this happening. When I heard that you'd been involved in an accident and you were injured, I was somewhat relieved. But then I started to get so angry and I felt I was going to explode. But it makes it impossible to punish someone based on this degree of injury that you have. I really thought that you should have suffered more for what you did. So from now on, I wish that you suffer a lot more than I did under your roof. You're now one of my enemies, and I hope everything good you have leaves you.
You are insane. You've gone crazy. You're so abnormal, thinking that your car is a part of your family. I'm your real family, so I should be more important to you. You need to snap back into reality, Tara. I'm your mother-in-law, and nothing is going to change that. You need to learn how to care for me and be kinder to me.
No matter what you say to me, my anger is very real, and that will never change when it comes to you. Up until now, I thought that I could deal with you, but all you've done is harassed me, put me down, and abandoned me in the middle of nowhere. I managed to live with the fact that we have different values, but you take yours to the extreme, and I don't appreciate it one bit. It's gone beyond harassment, Susan. What you did was a crime. So what I did was I consulted the police about what happened to me, and they said I should file a complaint so that you'd get arrested for attempted murder.
What the heck are you talking about? You want me arrested for attempted murder? This is insane. You can't do this to me while I'm still in the hospital. Don't do this to an old lady like me.
I can do whatever I like to you, Susan. You being injured just makes things easier because you won't be able to run away from your crime. There's a lot of evidence against you since you stole my car and crashed it. They'll know I was driving and see where I was walking on that mountain. This is the end of you treating me like crap, Susan. You really shouldn't have gone so far this time. I do hope that you rot in jail, but also think about what you did to me. After that horrifying situation, Susan was arrested and her husband filed for a divorce from her at the courthouse. He could no longer look her in the eyes anymore. He asked for alimony, and so Susan was swimming in debt. She had no one to help her with her situation and has been completely abandoned by her family. She'll have no choice but to live alone for the rest of her life. She's old enough to know that she's done something really wrong, but denies it. Meanwhile, Martin and Tara went on a trip with the original car that had been repaired by an excellent mechanic friend of theirs. They started making wonderful memories together. They were happy to be together, traveling around in the car they loved so much.